witness the full extent of the violence at the Capitol until she settled in to eat a turkey sandwich for lunch on January 6th. Kayleigh McEnany telling the January 6th committee, "I initially went back to my office to eat lunch, but I eventually turned up the volume on Fox News." McEnany saying she was still piecing together what was playing out at the Capitol, not merely sitting by as the attack unfolded. "I in no way, shape, or form would eat a turkey sandwich if I thought the Capitol Hill was being sieged." How White House officials learned of rioters storming the Capitol on January 6th, just one of the details emerging as the House Select Committee releases new batches of transcripts from roughly 1,000 witness interviews.
The Select Committee intends to make public the bulk of its non-sensitive records before the end of the year.
A separate transcript revealing how the White House crafted a press release in December 2020 calling for the firing of anyone who accepted the election results. Hours earlier, then Attorney General Bill Barr had told the Associated Press there was no widespread voter fraud. According to the draft press release, anybody that thinks there wasn't massive fraud in 2020 election should be fired. The press release was never sent, and Barr resigned from the White House later that month. Since then, he hasn't held back in criticizing Trump's election lies.
I was somewhat demoralized because I thought, boy, if he really believes this stuff, he has, lost contact with he's become detached from reality. When I went into this and would, tell him how crazy some of these allegations were, there was never an indication of interest in what the actual facts were.
The trickle of transcript revelations coming after the committee recommended that the Justice Department team the committee's findings.
The report itself is not of much value. It's written by politicians for a political purpose.
And dismissing its criminal referrals, even as Trump faces scrutiny from a DOJ special counsel that is now investigating his attempts to overturn the 2020 election.
I mean, the referral itself is pretty much worthless. The Department of Justice doesn't have to follow it.
Now, the committee has, of course, released its final report, but they have released just a fraction fill of the underlying evidence. They have put out fewer than 100 of their interview transcripts so far. They interviewed roughly 1,000 witnesses, so we are expecting many, many more transcripts, many, many more tidbits about how this all unfolded to come.
That's good, because I don't feel like you've been very busy
No.
the last couple months, years, decades. Sarah Murray, great reporting as always. Thank you so much. Let's